Yes, Imperial Job here. It's a beautiful weekend. NFC AFC Championship weekend upon us. But today we're here to celebrate the career of Thomas Patrick Edward Brady Jr., better known as Tom Brady. He has renounced his career today, announcing that it's not official, but he's retiring. 22 years. It's a beautiful career. I, for one, wasn't a fan of Tom Brady his whole career as a New England Patriot because, of course, I'm a Jets fan. Needless to say, we had our one punch. We took him out. And the next week we got trounced by the Steelers. When Bart Scott said, "Can't wait. Can't wait." But if you look back on the career of Thomas Brady, you can see that it was nothing short of incredible. 7 championship rings. Retiring at the age of 44. This is the best quarterback I've seen in my lifetime. I've seen the Joe Montanas. I've seen the John Elways. Nothing could compare to this. We had questions about Brady when he was with the Patriots. Is he a system quarterback? He answered those questions for us when he joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, winning the first championship in the first year out, in the pandemic year, with limited practices. We have to tip our hats. It was an incredible career. With Bill Belichick, I compare him to John Kreese. It wasn't Tom's fault. You have John Kreese talking about no mercy. Sweep the leg. Spygate with the deflate gate. Do you have a problem, Mr. Brady? What's Tom supposed to do? Your coach is John Kreese. That's from Cobra Kai. Sweep the leg. He proved that he's not a system quarterback because Bruce Arians' system is trash. Tom went there. They went about their first 13 games, 12 games or so. He was like 7-5. Tom Brady said that's enough. He threw out their playbook and he made his playbook. And that's what they've been doing this whole time. I personally wanted Brady to come back for one more year because Brady never won back-to-back Super Bowls. Never. And I think they could have been a free agent or two that could have retooled them to be back because they only lost that game by 3 points. And it's ironic that they lost the same way Tom Brady has been winning some of those big games with the 2-minute drive, get your field goal kicker in a position to win the game at the buzzer with the field goal. And that's how he got taken out. It's almost like poetic justice. I think he saw that and he was like, with the disruption of Antonio Brown, who basically proved that he was the best receiver on that team. Then you have Gronk talking about he wants to retire. Brady at 44 said, you know what, no mas. Because he would have came back and he would have been 45. with an uncertainty of the roster. Because Mike Evans and the other guy, they're jokers. They're jokers. Yeah, they made the Pro Bowl, but they're not championship caliber. If you remember that Super Bowl, it was AB and Gronk doing that, giving that work, championship work. The other guys ain't got it. That's why Brady brought him in the first place. He saw them, he's like, this ain't it, bruh. Tom Brady has proved that he is the greatest quarterback of all time. I didn't become a fan of Brady until he left the New England Patriots. I was like, all right, Tom, you got some. You left Cobra Kai, showing some balls, because he was tired of John Kreese, aka Bill Belichick, throwing mediocre skilled players around him. Bill Belichick couldn't draft properly. And he surrounded him with a bunch of randoms from Dorchester. Hey, Tom, I'm open, Tom. You're right, Tom. You're the greatest, Tom. Hey, where you from? We're from Dorchester. We're from Dorchester. Random guys from Dorchester. John Kreese took advantage of Tom Brady. Sweep the leg. No mercy. Mercy's for the weak. He gave him a nice little shiny toy in Randy Moss, but he only had him for like a year. That's not fair, Bill. They should have re-signed Randy. He was making history with Randy Moss. They fell a game short of the perfect season because of a lucky catch from a nobody receiver named Tyree. If Brady had, if Eli Manning had went down in a sack like the defense was supposed to do, that would have been a perfect season for Brady. Unfortunately, New York got in the way of that, and I'm not mad. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tom Brady is the only quarterback that could do one of these. Only missing 3 rings to complete the 7 rings. And that, you have to throw a salute to that. He escaped the evil empire and did it again. And you got to commend him for that. Even to the last bitter end, he gave you that Brady effort. The score was tied. If only the defense had held up their end and forced the overtime, Brady would have won the game, and we would be sitting here watching him in yet another conference championship. But it's time for the new kids to take over. And we are left in good hands with the new kids. I like the Joe Burrows. I like Matthew Stafford finally getting a team. I like all those guys making a new mark for themselves in the league. And we say goodbye to Thomas Brady, who gave us 22 years of excellence from a 6th-round pick. That's excellent. He proved he wasn't a system quarterback. The Patriots have won 125 games in a 10-year span. Sure, you could give 11 games to Matt Castle, give 2 games to Jimmy G, give a game or 2 to Jacoby Brissett, but it was all Brady. And you can't deny it. I'm personally saddened because I wanted him to come back for one more season. Wanted one more. Because I know they would have retooled. But Brian Leftwich have just left, the offensive coordinator. He is now the head coach of the Jaguars. And I wish that he had a better team to salvage. I'm tired of black quarterbacks getting hired for these salvage, bottom of the barrel, depleted roster jobs. But that's neither here or there. That's a different subject for a different day. Today we're talking about Tom Brady and his contribution to the NFL and the products that he produces. TB12, he put his money where his mouth is. The marketing is in the work. He extended his career beyond 40. And that is incredible. Playing this, yes, we recognize the rules have changed to make the quarterback position a little bit more easier. But you still got to stand in the pocket. You still got to fling that ball. You still got to take those hits. He did that. He set a precedent that might not ever be matched. A standard that difficult to have to follow. 2 championships on 2 different teams. That is awesome. So we look back on the career. That's Tom Brady. There was a point in time he only had wide receivers from Dorchester. Dorchester! Yeah, Tom! You're the greatest, Tom! I'm open, Tom! I'm sorry, Tom. I dropped the ball, Tom. I'm going to miss Tom Brady not in the NFL. Tom Brady has been in the NFL since I was 20. You do the math. So, Tom Brady's been in the NFL half my life. Half your life. And you can't, like it's just a breath of fresh air. He's able to retire on his own terms. Not through injury. Didn't get forced out. Had a talk with his wife. And you know the wife was the one that made him retire. So unfun. So unfun. But, you know, gotta take care of the family. And thank you for the memories. Thank you for the standard of excellence. Thank you for leaving Cobra Kai and John Kreese with his scandals, the Spygate, the Deflategate, sweep the leg. Do you have a problem, Mr. Brady? I had fun watching. Not as a Jets fan. The Jets, we're in our own misery. We're on like a 52-year drought. But it ain't about the Jets. That's a whole nother problem for a whole nother day. I like to appreciate excellence while the excellence was put forth upon me. And yeah. Congratulations, Tom Brady. Thank you. Thank you for the career. Thank you for everything. And a bid farewell. On to your future endeavors. Hope to see you in the booth calling games, being an analyst. A great mind like that should always be synonymous and part of the game. Don't retire and leave us, Tom. Don't leave us. Give us some Monday Night Football. Give us some Sunday morning countdowns. Give us a little bit of that. Just a little bit. All right. It's my time. Remember, like and subscribe, more videos. Help me out, help you out. And that's what it's about. Peace and love.